What if your dream wedding turned into a nightmare? This is a true-life story you won't believe. Hi guys, this is a shocking true-life story. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Once upon a time, Elina'S nightmare. In a small city in the heart of Africa, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, there lived a beautiful young lady named Elina. She had been waiting for what felt like an eternity to find the perfect husband. Her family had been pressuring her to get married, and she had finally met someone special, Jerod. Jerod was a handsome, dark-skinned, muscular bodybuilder and charming man from a wealthy family. His smile could light up a room, and his eyes sparkled with kindness. However, his family had a dark secret, a curse that had been passed down through generations. The curse demanded that any woman who married into the family of Izugo must have her middle finger cut off as a sacrifice after the wedding night. Jerod, desperate to keep Elina, had kept this gruesome secret hidden from her. He told the first lady he wanted to marry. She left in silence and stopped picking his call. He struggled with a serious heart broken, and after some months he met another lady. He fell in love with her, and about to get married. A night before their wedding he told her, but she had fled in terror. Jerod faced another heartbreak that took him a year to move on from his lost love. Eventually he met Elina, which marked the beginning of a new chapter. Jerod was determined to make Elina his wife, no matter the cost, so he decided to keep it a secret. The day of the wedding arrived, and Elina was overjoyed. She had no idea what horrors lay ahead. As the sun began to set on their wedding day, the preparations was on. Few hours later, they walked into the reception. Everyone was happy. Crowd were clapping and happy for them. Jerod led Elina to their bedroom. Elina, still in her wedding gown, sat nervously on the bed. They were having the time of their lives, laughing and playing together. Elina's eyes sparkled as she gazed at him. "You're the greatest gift I've ever received," she whispered. "I love you, and I promise to make you proud of the beautiful decision you made to spend forever with me." But in an instant, Jerod's mood shifted. His face fell, and he jumped to his feet, pacing back and forth with growing his suit impeccable but his face tense. "What's wrong, Jerod?" Elina asked, noticing his unease. Jerod took a deep breath before speaking. "I'm sorry to tell you this now, but tonight, your middle finger will be cut off as a sacrifice." Elina burst into laughter, convinced it was a ridiculous joke. Jerod chuckled along with her, his eyes twinkling with amusement. "Your laughter is actually contagious," he said, his smile broadening. "You're kidding, right?" She playfully hit him on the chest. Jerod suddenly wore a straight face, his eyes cold. "I mean it." Elina's smile faltered as she realized Jerod was serious. Before she could process this horror, Jerod's uncle knocked on the door. Jerod stepped outside, leaving Elina alone. "That should be my uncle. I will be back soon," he said to her. Jerod opened the door and left. Elina walked to the door and rested her ears on it as she listened to their hushed conversation. Elina's blood ran cold. Jerod's uncle was reminding him of the curse, warning him of the consequences. If the ritual wasn't performed, terrible misfortunes would follow. Jerod replied, "I won't fail, sir. It will be done." Elina felt a wave of fear wash over her and she almost collapsed. Without hesitation, Elina scrambled off the bed and hid under it. She was thinking of what to do next. Jerod returned to the room, frantically searching for her. "Where is she? I know you are in here," he said. He checked the wardrobe, the bathroom, and even under the bed, but Elina remained hidden. Jerod sat on the bed, his leg almost touching her hands under the bed. Elina's eyes welled up with tears, and a large droplet rolled down her cheek. Her lips trembled and quivered uncontrollably, as if the weight of her emotions was too much to bear. Just as Jerod was about to give up, Elina made a run for it, dashing out of the room and sprinting down the hallway. Jerod chased after her, catching up to her just as she was about to scale the fence. "My sweet wife," Jerod said, his voice dripping with malice. "We're not going to kill you. Just one of your fingers will be cut off." Elina was panting, her body weak with fear. She begged Jerod to spare her, but he refused. "You belong to me," Jerod sneered. "You don't need to be beautiful for any other man. I'm fine with you having 4 fingers left." "I am your husband." Elina's eyes blazed with anger and desperation. "I want a divorce," she demanded. Jerod's smile was cruel. "It's too late for that, my darling." In a last-ditch effort, Elina managed to kick Jerod in the groin and broke free from his grasp. She ran as fast as she could, not stopping until she reached her mother's house. Breathless and shaken, Elina told her mother everything. Her mother was horrified, apologizing for not knowing about the curse. Elina's eyes blazed with determination. "I never want to hear about marriage again," she said, her voice firm. Her mother hugged her tightly, promising to support her no matter what. Together they vowed to expose Jerod's family secret and bring an end to the curse. As the days passed, Elina struggled to come to terms with what had happened. She couldn't shake off the feeling of betrayal and anger, but with her mother's support, she slowly began to heal. Meanwhile, Jerod's family was in disarray. His uncle was furious that he had failed to fulfill the curse, and Jerod's parents were ashamed of their son's actions. As the truth about the curse began to spread, the villagers were outraged. They demanded that Jerod's family be held accountable for their sinister practices. In the end, Jerod's family was shunned by the community, and their dark secret was exposed. Elina, finally free from the nightmare, she began to rebuild her life, determined to never again fall victim to the cruelty of other. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share and comment. And if you'd like to share your true life story, please don't hesitate to reach out to us in the comments section below. We'd be happy to hear from you and help bring your story to life. Love you all. Bye.